Hi, this is an impromptu live event with Erica, who I'm going to go and fetch in very shortly. This is to make up for the fact that I did promise 2 chapters at the last live event and didn't, and I've made a few cock-ups lately, so not sure how exciting this one's going to be or anything, because I've got some video editing to do, but it's an impromptu fly on the wall event, you could say. So in a second I'm going to go and fetch Erica in, and I think it's going to be a little bit damp. Lovely British summer weather out there. You ready? Audience awaits, possibly. Well, if you're watching this now, Cindy, or watching on the replay, this is pretty much especially for you. You're all right. Right, I've got to put some music on because otherwise this would be really dull. You'll probably start kicking off, won't you, chick? But the problem is I've got to find music that I won't suddenly get a strike against by YouTube for copyright. Thinky. Let's put it. I wonder what would happen if we watch a YouTube video for the music and they're breaking the copyright in their video. Would that stop us? I don't know. Gonna have to think of some music to put on. Right, Chicky. Yeah, these LED spotlight bulbs are better, aren't they? Hey, we can get the camera on you a bit closer now, I reckon. Vast improvement. There we go. That might be a bit of key lighting, whichever one it is. I can't remember now. Music. I've got a royalty-free music folder, so I'll have to go down that route. Royalty-free. Oh, that's a nice, good piece. So we have Beethoven's Ninth. That'll last a while, and it's from YouTube's royalty-free library, so we should be all right. Hey, what was that? No, that's not what I wanted to happen. There you go. Turn it down there because it might be clipping the audio. Let's have a look. Right, got the technology sorted now. What's it been like out there then, Erica? Hey? What's it been like? Like your little ponds that you're growing there. Yes. A bit like Professor Yaffle. I have to say I'm going to find it amusing if the YouTube put a strike against this video for breach of copyright since it's from their library. But I would not be surprised if it happens. Would you, Erica? No. I've been quiet this evening, haven't you? Not even chattering. You know the camera's on you. Anyway, I've got some video editing to do, haven't I, Chick? So you should be entertaining your fans, not me. Yarr. I don't even know if this is a choral version. What the? Those in the pot, Erica. I don't want to do it. Was that never at the plot in the first place? Nope. Alright. Yeah, that's the one. People really should not trust me with technology. Right, Chicky, we're in. We're in, that's for sure. Well, Erica, speak to your fans. He heard all the rambling. That's the editing of the video. Am I singing to you sometimes, Erica? Well, I won't be singing this. So if you're watching this either live or on some sort of replay, because I've got nothing better to do, this is just going to be fly on the wall. I've got a video to edit, so I'm hoping Erica will entertain you, but I will ramble on a little bit and I'll try and coax something out of her. She's not normally this quiet. Are you? Hey, Erica. Normally when I bring you in, you blow out my right eardrum. Don't you? Yes. Let's do it quickly. Okay, what's the hardest thing? The fact that I'm doing a live event of a crow preening herself while people are watching it. Oh, I've had a couple of beers. Oh, not put the football back here. Sorry, Lauren. Right. Good. It's all right, Erica. I'm just turning the camera off. Not the one broadcasting, the one I'm transferring my data from. Oh, that's a good enough for this one. Really crap tech. That's alright with tech, but good, I don't have to make the word complicated. Well, I'm alright with editing software now. Sort of. Alright, Chicky, I'm coming to sit down again now. Hello? Erica? My God. Seriously, if you're watching this, if anybody watches this, she is never this quiet when you first bring her in. Unless we go straight into a story. I don't know, that sometimes works. You're just going to go off camera, aren't you? Every time. Hey, there we go. I think you'd speak eventually. Yarr! Quoth the raven? No. Nevermore? No. You want to perform this evening? Hmm? If we're doing this impromptu and I'm not reading your story, you can't hide behind the pillow. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Yeah, it fell over nothing. So is it better in that bowl now? Or are you going to start making soup with it? won't be able to open Premiere Pro with this going, I'm sure. No, everything might crash. What happened there? There we go. What happened there? Yeah, these LED bulbs. Vast improvement. Oh, what you got? There you go. Go on, get in there. If you're wondering what she's eating, it's the fatty bits off a lamb joint that my mum sent over. I need to think of that before. Queue up a few tracks from the royalty free and I don't have to worry about it. No, couldn't do that. We put a bloody Christmas Carol in, yeah. My God, that'll be coming around soon enough. What do you think, Erica? William Tell overture next. Fancy that? That's a nice long piece, isn't it? If you're not opposed to it, so I'll throw it in. Once again, it's from the YouTube royalty-free library, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, we've got to have a bit of Moonlight Sonata after that, haven't we? You like it, Moonlight Sonata, don't you, Erica? No. Finish off with a bit of 9 o'clock night music. Okay, if you're watching this live still, I am going to give you the highlights of what's coming up, because I'm not going to do my video editing now because it might make my computer crash. You know, using all I don't know. I'm not tech ed, but even though my computer's super powerful, Adobe Premiere Pro still likes to crash. So I'm going to do what am I going to do? What am I going to do, Erica? I'm going to do some writing. That was it, right? That video outline. Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep the camera on Erica. If she becomes a little bit more interactive with myself, I'll interact a little bit more with her. She seems to be listening to the music and enjoying it. So we will run for about another 25 minutes. We've got Rossini's William Tell Overture coming up, followed by Moonlight Sonata, obviously, and we'll end with Anna Klein and that music, Mozart. So about 25 minutes, we'll continue this live broadcast. Okay, how's that sound to you, Chicky? Although if there's a Tchaikovsky in the room, which is the library, I might have to try that in as well. Oh, sure, there is. No, that'll be the lot. What do you think of that, Erica? My God, you are so quiet this evening. I wish it was this quiet when I first got up. I'm not a morning person. Have you heard this one, Erica? Sounds like I was leading into a joke then, didn't it? Have you heard this one, Erica? Guy walks into a bar, bangs his head. I kind of guessed by now that Cindy Marshall should be watching. Have you a message for Erica? She told me off lots anyway. Didn't you? Fancy not pressing broadcast. Easy. Was that right? Oh, yeah. Probably not the best choice of music, is it, Erica, when you're being quiet? You want to bite me or anything? Yeah, I thought you would. Hey, you've got one on you at the minute, haven't you? I'm sure it's because the camera's on. Well, go on. Let's do the next chapter. No, let's not. Let's find another story to read or something. 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, dear. Let's have a look what I've got enough of the show, Erica. Hey, here's an idea, Erica, as it's impromptu. You may or may not know, those that are watching, that I'm currently a film student doing a master's degree. Even though I'm presently got a degree, I've got it on life experience, so I'm on my final leg and shooting a short film adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's The Terrible Old Man. It's only probably, I don't know, about a 10-minute story. I'm going to do it impromptu now. My version that I'll be doing as an adaptation will be different because we'll expand on, the bare bones of it, but I know the story well enough by now that I should be able to read it without screwing up. Just got to find the, what do you call it? Ebook, that's the word. Oh, I do hope this is a good version. Oh, I had to read, didn't it? Yeah, we will go for it. I've just got to find a readable version. Streaming masters folder. No. Come on. idea, Erica. Look online, it's there. You shared the link enough times, haven't I? Here we go. There's my glasses. You fancy that then, Erica? So where you have an impromptu story. I know what's coming any second now. Probably not the best time to start the story. Lone Ranger fans will know what's coming. We'll chuck another tune into the mix just to cover ourselves. But we'll start after William Tell. Right. How's that sound, lass? Yeah. Here we go. Lone Ranger. No, not many people want to get that reference. Not you don't. Oh, God, chuck that in just in case it. Nah. Yeah. Going on. Yes. Oh, if I pace the timing of this story right, Erica, the last song will be spot on. You'll appreciate it. I know you. I can't believe you're so quiet. Yay! You enjoying that one? Is that your version of Bravo? Oh, oh God, you've got to start the story now, haven't you? With a tune like that. Forgot this was on. And here we go. Terrible Old Man by H.P. Lovecraft. It was the design of Angelo Ritchie and Joe Zanuck and Manuel Silver to call on the terrible old man. This old man dwells all alone in a very ancient house on Water Street near the sea, and is reputed to be both exceedingly rich and exceedingly feeble, which forms a situation very attractive to men of the profession of Messrs. Ritchie, Zanuck and Silver, for that profession was nothing less dignified than robbery. The inhabitants of Kingsport say and think many things about the terrible old man, which generally keep him safe from the attention of gentlemen like Mr. Ritchie and his colleagues, despite the almost certain fact that he hides a fortune of indefinite magnitude somewhere about his musty and venerable abode. He is, in truth, a very strange person, believed to have been a captain of East India clipper ships in his day, so old that no one can remember when he was young, and so taciturn that few know his real name. Among the gnarled trees in the front yard of his aged and neglected place, he maintains a strange collection of large stones, oddly grouped and painted so that they resemble the idols in some obscure Eastern temple. This collection frightens away most of the small boys who love to taunt the terrible old man about his long white hair and beard, or to break the small paned windows of his dwelling with wicked missiles. But there are other things which frighten the older folk. But there are other things which frighten the older, more curious folk, who sometimes steal up to the house to peer through the dusty panes. These folk say that on a table in a bare room on the ground floor are many peculiar bottles. In each, a small piece of lead suspended, pendulum-wise from a string. And they say the terrible old man talks to these bottles, addressing them by such names as Jack, Scarface, Long Tom, Spanish Joe, Peters, and Mate Ellis, and that whenever he speaks to a bottle, the little lead pendulum within makes certain definite vibrations as if in answer. Those who have watched the tall, lean, terrible old man in these peculiar conversations do not watch him again. But Angelo Ritchie and John Zanuck and Manuel Silver were not of Kingsport blood. They were of that new and heterogeneous alien stock which lies outside the charmed circle of New England life and traditions, and they saw in the terrible old man merely a tottering, almost helpless grey beard, who could not walk without the aid of his knotted cane, and whose thin, weak hands shook pitifully. They were really quite sorry in their way for the lonely, unpopular old fellow, whom everybody shunned, and at whom all the dogs barked singularly. But business is business, and to a robber whose soul is in his profession, there is a lure and a challenge about a very old and very feeble man who has no account at the bank, and who pays for his few necessities at the village store with Spanish gold and silver minted 2 centuries ago. Messrs. Ritchie, Zanuck and Silver selected the night of April the 11th for their call. Mr. Ritchie and Mr. Silver were to interview the poor old gentleman, while Mr. Zanuck waited for them and their presumable metallic burden with a covered motor car in Ship Street, at the gate in the tall rear wall of their host's grounds. Desire to avoid needless explanations in case of unexpected police intrusions prompted these plans for a quiet and unostentatious departure. As prearranged, the three adventurers started out separately in order to prevent any evil-minded suspicions afterwards. Messrs. Ritchie and Silver met in Water Street by the old man's front gate, and although they did not like the way the moon shone down upon the patent stones through the budding branches of the gnarled trees, they had more important things to think about than mere idle superstition. They feared it might be unpleasant work making the terrible old man loquacious concerning his hoard of gold and silver, for aged sea captains are notably stubborn and perverse. Still, he was very old and very feeble, and there were two visitors. Messrs. Ritchie and Silver were experienced in the art of making unwilling persons voluble, and the screams of a weak and exceptionally venerable man can be easily muffled. So they moved up to the one-lighted window and heard the terrible old man talking childishly to his bottles with pendulums. Then they donned their masks and knocked politely at the weather-stained oaken door. Waiting seemed very long to Mr. Zanuck, as he fidgeted restlessly in the covered motor car by the terrible old man's back gate in Ship Street. He was more than ordinarily tender-hearted, and he did not like the hideous screams he had heard in the ancient house just after the hour appointed for the deed. Had he not told his colleagues to be as gentle as possible with the pathetic old sea captain? Very nervously he watched that narrow open gate in the high and ivy-clad stone wall. Frequently he consulted his watch and wondered at the delay. Had the old man died before revealing where his treasure was hidden, and had a thorough search become necessary? Mr. Zanuck did not like to wait so long in the dark in such a place. Then he sensed a soft tread of tapping on the walk inside the gate, heard a gentle fumbling at the rusty latch, and saw the narrow, heavy door swing inward. And in the pallid glow of the single dim street lamp, he trained his eyes to see what his colleagues had brought out of that sinister house which loomed so close behind. But when he looked, he did not see what he had expected, for his colleagues were not there at all. But only the terrible old man, leaning quietly on his knotted cane and smiling hideously. Mr. Zanuck had never before noticed the colour of that man's eyes. Now he saw that they were yellow. Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the three unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels which the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found in Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth. I think I agree with him. There's nothing like no living at sea. Right, that's the end of the Terrible Old Man. Sorry if I lost it in a couple of places, but like I said, I've got a couple of beers. It was impromptu. And that is the story that I am doing an adaptation of as a short film for my master's thesis in film. Yeah, didn't take as long as I thought it would. Yeah, so we'll be going after Eine kleine music. You are being so quiet, Erica. Are you okay? Alright, darling. Although the music is soothing, so. Yes, it's rendered. How long have we been live anyway? Hello? No. Probably a while. I amuse myself at least. Okay, this was an impromptu live event to make up for my most recent mistakes. Erica, are you going to say anything before we finish off? Because here we go. Hello, you can say something. No. Oh, we start. If you're listening to the story, you can see why this would have been a great piece of music for the story to end on. All right. Watching live, you've got this till the end of this piece, which is about 4 minutes. I have to say, that is pretty cool though, isn't it? Like funeral march. Nice bit of crap. To me, that looked like she opened her beak at the same time I said crow. I am going to have to watch that on the replay, and I hope I can get that. And it is lined up. I'm just having a crazy thought. This is not real. It was a prop from my last film. Just see if she takes it off me. Of course, a crow destroying a split and funeral march. I say it's not real. If it's real, I wouldn't be letting her do it, would I? Holy crap, I didn't realise it was that long. Six more minutes. There we go then. We're live for 6 more minutes. I don't think we'll top Erica destroying a fake spliff though. No, there is a little bit left in the bottom. Okay. You want to finish it off? If you just tuned in, it really is not real. It was just a prop for a film. Depends what mood she's in. Sometimes she's all loving and other times she just wants to destroy the world. Don't you, darling? But it's great. I just realised we're going to be, but probably have enough. Oh, I'm drunk. 3 years ago. Midweek. Want some of these? Going for the record. Oh, you're going to start dropping them. There's more. Want some more? We'll make it. Oh, bloody hell, they do shatter a bit, don't they? That's it, sweetheart. Can't have too many of them. Yeah, it's nearly 10:30. So I'm getting any work done there. Not anymore. Yeah, we're definitely coming up to the end of the last tune now. Hope you found some of it entertaining, because we're about to go now. Anything to say, Erica? Erica? No, too busy eating. Okay, fair enough. Right, there was the impromptu event. Erica, you're going to say something before you go. Hey, let's say something. Quoth the raven. No. Quoth the crow. No. Nevermore. No. No. Hello. Yar. No, don't want to use any of your vocabulary. Fair enough. Good night, everybody.